Bears blow this game yet again by a score of 24-17, which was, on the bright side, my exact prediction as last video. I called it, guys, 24-17. If you don't believe me, go look in the description of that video. Go there. I called the exact score. The exact score. I literally called it. And that's pretty crazy. So that's probably the only thing I'm kind of happy for. I called the exact score. But guys, let's get to the game now. Pathetic. This was terrible. To the O-line, to Nick Foles, to Matt Nagy. Our defense was lights out. Our defense literally was perfect. I mean, we were good, except for that one play. There's one few plays that Buster's screen let up. I mean, our defense was golden. I mean, we were good. So, guys, we really had this game. We were in positions, like, at the end of the first half. Penalties. That's literally, we're the most penalized team in the NFL. That's just unacceptable, especially for a team that's struggling. I mean, we need to get that number down, especially our offensive line. Literally has so much of those. So that brings me into, I'm not going to talk about our offensive line. We cannot block for Nick Foles. We cannot do anything. We cannot block for Montgomery. Our line looked like fifth graders out there. No joke, guys. I mean, honestly, we were all getting thrown around. Alex Bars, he just missed that. I don't know if you guys saw this one play, but we were doing a run play, and Montgomery just got completely stuffed. Everyone else on the line was holding their blocks, and we would have gotten that first down. But Alex Bars, he completely whiffs. They quarterback center exchange. They had one fumble. I mean, he's not even our center. So, guys, I'm still rocking the Bears Cup today. But, I mean, it's honestly, guys, I mean, I'm so mad that the Bears are down 5-4. We used to be 5. We were off to such a good start. We won against the Lions, and we just kept winning, guys. I mean, we were 3-0 at one point. Like, guys, that sounds crazy. So, Montgomery literally saw no holes. None. I think we're back down to 31st again in running. It's like, honestly, we had too much penalties. We're back down to 31st, guys. This is terrible. They need to do something with this offensive line. And Ryan Pace did nothing. He did nothing in the offseason. Oh yeah, we got Latavius Simmons and Arlington Hambright. Guys, that's not good enough. They're 6th and 7th round rookies. They did not look like no one on the offensive line looked like they belong in the NFL. Maybe Charles Leno, he had a few decent plays, he had good blocks, but he had a bunch of other bad plays too. So, guys, I mean, this is just really not good, and our line's not going to get better. They're not going to get better anytime soon. So, Matt Nagy, what you need to do, one, you need to do better play calling. You're not putting Foles in the right positions to make these plays. I mean, it's just terrible play calling. When we got Patterson, Patterson was working better for us this game. He stopped it. Why did he stop something that's not working? He always just trying to get Patterson involved in this offense. But, now why doesn't he not want to when we're doing good with him? Guys, that just doesn't really make sense to me. And a bunch of other screwhead plays that he did and calls. I mean, guys, Matt Nagy in 2018 was the coach of the year. He goes from that to this. He's terrible play calling. He brings good atmosphere here, but completely terrible play calling. I don't know what happened. He's not as creative. So, and going back on that old line, I mean, since they're not going to get better, one thing that he needs to do, put Trubisky in. You guys may think I'm crazy with this call, but I'm going to explain to you 3 good reasons why we need to do this. Trubisky is 10 times more mobile, and he could actually run. So he could escape all those guys that are coming right through our really bad offensive line, and they're not going to be coming in as hard because of the fact that that Trubisky is mobile. So they can't go all lights out at him because he can make a little cut move and get out of the pocket and escape. But Foles, they're going all out on him because he cannot move whatsoever. I mean, guys, that's why he may not be as good as a pocket passer, but he's not getting any chances to show that. Our line, guys, is terrible. So I think that you should make this call once Trubisky gets healthy again because he hurt his shoulder. Actually, no, his throwing shoulder. And while his one play that he played, one play, how do you get hurt on one play? It's like, and that one like sweep that the Bears, I don't even know. It was terrible. And that was not a bad play called by Matt Nagy. So, Foles and Trubisky, once Trubisky gets healthy, put in Trubisky, at least try him for a game. If you want to turn the season around and possibly make the playoffs going in 9-7, I think the Bears, if they get lucky, they could do. But honestly, guys, I think they're going down this 8-8 route again, which is not good. So, if you do this, I mean, it'll open up, our blocker, it fits our offensive line better because we cannot hold any blocks. So, like, there's going to be some open holes once they come blitzing in. There's going to be a little bit of room to run, but Foles can't do that. Against the Saints game, here's one example. We could have gotten that first down, but Foles decides to throw away because he's slow. And that was a huge factor, too. That was a huge factor in the game. If we would have gotten that first down, we would have gotten that whole entire drive back. And who knows what could have happened then. That could have actually been a win because we lost that game by 1 point. See, these are the things that Matt Nagy needs to understand in his head. He needs to put Foles in. He needs to look down on the offensive line. The whole entire team right now is evolving around the offensive line. So whatever you could do, the offensive line's not getting better. So you kind of got to go around the offensive line here. So, guys, this is just a really bad game all around. Our defense, we were spot on. Our defense has always been good. But, again, the Bears' defense has always been better than their offense. And our offense is terrible. So, basically, we're wasting our defense. We literally, guys, have Super Bowl level defense. Super Bowl level. We let Derrick Henry get, no yards. We were just smashing him at the line. That was a beautiful job by our defensive line. Beautiful job. And, guys, it's so good that we actually stopped him. I thought the defensive line was not actually going to stop him. The game would have been, it felt like, guys, first half we scored no points. None. 0. Guys, that's terrible. Against one of the worst defenses in the league, guys. That is unacceptable. How do you score 0 points in the first half against one of the worst defenses in the league? How, guys? Come on. Honestly. That's crazy. Guys, since now it's Monday, I've kind of cooled down, but I'm still really mad because now we're down 5-4. If we lose this next game against the Vikings, then do you guys know what that means? That means we're 5-5. We're already out of right now the Bears would not be a playoff team. I think they're 8th right now. If the season were end right now, they'd miss the playoffs. We wouldn't be because there's 7 teams, not 8. Like the MLB put in 8 teams. It's like the Reds and the Brewers were making the playoffs. Okay, focus on NFL here. So guys, honestly, I called the prediction. It was pretty cool. 2, our O-line. We need to fix that. We can't even fix the O-line here. Can't even fix the O-line. Hopefully you guys get healthy so we can do good. So we need to go around the offensive line, and Matt Nagy needs to do better play calling and make better decisions. So guys, that pretty much wraps up my video. So, guys, like, subscribe. We're now approaching 1.3K views. That's crazy to put that K. As you can see, I'm still got signs up. And, so that's pretty much gonna just wrap up my video. This is a very hard loss for all Bears fans. And hopefully, we come back with a win against Minnesota because, this is terrible. We need we need to start coming back because the season isn't like the MLB where if you lose a couple games, it's fine. Who cares? No, this is the NFL, guys. We need to win. So put Trubisky in, and I think we'll start seeing a little more success and hopefully some close victories again. So, guys, that wraps up the video. Like, subscribe. We're 4 subscribers away from 70. So, I mean, guys, we're really close. We're getting closer to 100. So, guys, as always, bear down.